Hello to all of you drama graduates who are leaving drama school. Congratulations to all of you. Well done, you did it. I just thought that I would share a very brief message of encouragement to you all. I'm sure that graduating like this is not what you imagined. You're graduating into the midst of a global pandemic and at the height of a human rights campaign with Black Lives Matter. But you're also graduating into a quiet time in our industry. But this does not define you. This is merely a part of your journey, so embrace it. Graduating is a milestone. It's not the beginning and it's not the end. It's merely a moment to pause and reflect on how far you've come, the things that you've accomplished and learned. And it's of course a time to celebrate. And so I encourage all of you today, not just to see yourselves as actors or as performers. You are an artist. So whilst you may not be able to go hurling into the traditional route of auditioning for shows and going through contracts, I encourage you to use this time, this brief pause, to discover who you are as an artist. And as you enter the industry at this time, you are being called to step into the future, to bring change to the way that we do things in our industry. And we want you to teach us, to lead us into the future. And I wish that I could tell you the path forward, what the next steps are for you. But the truth is, there's so much uncertainty right now. But what I do know is that to have applied yourself for 3 years in some of the top institutions in the UK takes courage, it takes self-belief, determination and resilience. And it's this resilience that will carry you through this unknown period. And it's this same resilience that will sustain your career for the rest of your lives. I've been doing a lot of thinking about what I can say to you today, and it's very difficult at a time like this to know what to say to you, because I was once you, entering into this industry. And so I just wanted to share just 3 things with you. Firstly, know who you are. Ask yourself, who am I and what do I want? And when I've been asked that in the past, I often think, well, I'm a director, but I also produce a bit and I've done a bit of casting and I do a bit of this and I do a bit of that. And quite often I just end up saying, oh, well, I'm self-employed. But I don't mean the job you do or the roles that you play as an actor. I'm asking the bigger question. Who are you really? For me, that answer is I am an artist, I'm a human being, I'm kind, I'm caring. And what do I want? Well, I want to leave the people I encounter and this planet in a better place than I found them. Secondly, I want you to know what the vision is for your life. You have to work out what the vision is, even if you don't know what the plan is. And I'm talking about something bigger again, because today, everybody wants to be famous. And we often think about being known, and we think that being known brings us value and self-esteem. But all of that fades with time. In 4 years, you won't be able to name the Love Island contestants or the latest people on the X Factor. So what is the vision for your life? How can you use your art form to bring change in your community? What are you passionate about? What breaks your heart? Do you want to work in theatre with women suffering from drug addictions, or create work exploring racial stereotypes, or to educate about HIV and AIDS? Whatever your passion is, you have to have a vision for the impact you want to leave through your work. I've experienced firsthand how tough and brutal our industry can be. And for a time, I was working with a lot of fading reality stars when I had a realization. I didn't want to just be in this industry. I didn't want to be used by this industry. I wanted to use it. Don't just be in a show or performance. Use your art form to leave a mark. And finally, I want to remind you that your competition are also your companions on this journey. You'll have made some very strong friendships over your time in drama school, and these friends will last your entire career. But you'll also be competing against one another. So let me tell you this, just because your friend got a job over you does not mean that they are better than you. It just meant that they were right for that job. So celebrate each other's successes. Surround yourself with people that champion each other. Now you're going to be entering an industry with a crown or mortarboard on your head, and that crown is paid for. And it's not paid for by all the debt that you'll be facing. It's paid for by the 3 years. Your sweat, your tears, your despair, your 7 a.m. ballet classes, the good times, the bad times, all of that is paid for. And just remember that your friends were there with you. And so as I finish off, graduating now means that you have the choice to engage and create, being and innovating in our industry. And so I implore you to harness your education and use it to create and express yourself as an artist. So use this momentary pause you've been gifted with to reflect on how you want to engage as a human being in the theatre industry, because you have the power to change the world through the work you engage in. So bravo to you all, and I wish you the very best in your careers.